we go downstairs because we realized how late it was, and we're like, all right, we'll give it a couple more hours, and then we really got to get to sleep before the meet and greet. And as we go downstairs, I think, was it you that said, oh yeah, there's people filming porn in the gym?
Yeah,
To
well,
us.
the time is a little incorrect. Bucks
that was me.
Bucks needs
That
to
was
talk
me.
about this because he was high as a motherfucker and coming up with all kinds
Tell
of
me-
crazy
tell me from the
theories.
I wish
start.
Kraz and Smitty were here because
Tell
they
me-
were
No.
with me. for
Kraz
it.
and
Tell-
Smitty said that they 100% saw what Buck saw as well.
Tell
Yeah,
me,
well,
tell
they
me
were
from the
behind me.
start.
So
What
there's this
happened?
group of people that came in, and then they had like cameras on them and stuff, and I was like, "The fuck are these guys?" And I noticed they just like kind of were looking around, and then some guy, I think it was the same guy that I had a confrontation with. I think he was going around saying he owned the Airbnb.
The black
or
guy,
something.
right?
Was it the black dude?
Yeah, it was the
I had a
black dude.
confrontation with the white dude, the white fucking.
Oh, that big fucking that
Yeah,
like
that big,
Cali
like-
fucking looking asshole.
Yeah.
I never
But
saw
I was
that
super
guy.
drunk, so I was just
Yeah,
super
he was
confident.
there
I was
with
like,
fucking
"The fuck's going
sunglasses
here?"
on, Mr. Muscle.
One way or another, this particular group of
Should I talk about the
Hooligans.
confrontation?
individuals came to our party.
So this group of individuals came, and they brought these like two girls with them. And I was looking at these
There
girls,
was
and I
like
was
fucking six.
well, they did probably
it was-
more.
it
But
was
the
a
two
harem.
girls that were like being filmed in the end, I could just tell. I was looking at them, I was like, yeah, they're fucking porn stars. They're fucking porn stars. I've seen this shit.
Yeah.
I know how this goes. And they all went out and they went to like this gym room.
Yeah.
That had the
Yeah,
only
we had
like
a
public bathroom
we
in
had a
it.
sauna and gym, and there was a bathroom in that room, which is where we were directing people to go because there was one bathroom downstairs, and everyone was using that. We were like, we'll open that one because all the other bathrooms were in our bedroom, but we didn't want any
Yeah.
fucking people we didn't know
Yeah.
to go into our rooms.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of porn stars on Twitch. I wonder if they were Twitch streamers as well.
Honestly, they probably could have been.
Yeah.
They probably could have been. But yeah, they all went to the gym, and I think I was with Kraz and Smitty. I was like, this is so weird. Let's go check this out. I think they're porn stars. And they're all going in this room. They had cameras with them, and I was like, the fuck, they're fucking filming porn. They're filming porn. They're filming porn. So I go in, and there's so many people in this room, and I immediately was like, oh shit, this is a bad idea. I don't feel comfortable. But I asked the guy anyway. I was like, and Kraz and Smitty were right behind me, like Smitty here and Kry was here, and I walked up and I was like, hey, what do you know the owner? Do you know whose party this is? He's like, yeah. And I was like, who? And he's like, yeah, no, the guy downstairs. Yeah, no, we've met him. He's cool. Yeah. And I'm like, so you know who the Misfits are? And he's like, he just had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
He was just running completely off whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's going on here? And he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, are you filming anything right now? And he's like, what do you mean are we filming it? He was just fucking with me. I was like, dude, okay, I'm going to be straight with you. I know you're filming porn. I don't care if you're filming porn. Good for you. I think it's cool. Great. Awesome. And Smitty and Kraz are behind me at this point, and they're probably thinking, fuck,
Yeah.
what's he doing? And we had this like back and forth, and it just got super uncomfortable. This guy was like, I don't know if he had a problem with me or if I had a problem with him. I was kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
We ended up just like splitting pretty mutually.
Was this the
I
big...
figured out. I got the answers I wanted, and I was like, okay, cool, fuck it, go ahead. I don't care. I just wanted to know. It's pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, thanks, man. Okay, and then we left. As soon as I got out the door, I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
should have done that. That was a bad idea.
Then you got
bad
me.
Idea.
You fucking
yeah.
tapped me on the shoulder. He comes down. He's like, they're fucking filming porn upstairs, and I'm in the middle of like a conversation, like
No,
with
I
a fucking
remember it,
beer in
yeah.
my hand, and I'm like, what? They're filming who? And so I was like, okay, well now I got to go upstairs. And then Chad is like behind us, and he's talking about it. But before he comes up, I go upstairs with. I think it was you, or it was
this is
just
what happened.
Cryos.
I went out the door with Smitty and Kraz, and I was like, I was kind of annoyed at that situation because it got confrontational for
Yeah.
no reason whatsoever. Because the guy
Well,
was
those
just like,
guys were fucking hooligans. Those guys were fucking
yeah. So as soon as I
assholes.
got out the door, I was like, fuck this shit. They're filming fucking porn. There's porn being filmed right now, and everyone was like, porn. And I think you came. Was it?
It was
Well,
me. It was me.
I think Swagger
that-
must have told us.
Well, yeah.
Well,
well,
I caught drift
I just remember you going straight into the room. I was like, don't go in there.
that
Don't
was,
go in
that
there.
was
You're like,
after.
I'm going in
that
there.
was after I had gone up. Because you tapped me, and I was like, "Oh, really? Well, I'm going to put a stop to this."
Yeah.
And so I walked upstairs, and fucking, I think it was Cryos and Smitty followed me as well. And we go up, and the black guy with the bandana and the camera, he was holding our Airbnb pamphlet, which came with the house. because the house was like open house. It was like for
Yeah,
rent.
open house.
You
Yeah,
know,
that
for
was it.
it was like to be bought. So there was that. He had fucking grabbed that slimy little bastard, grabbed it from the bottom floor, brought it upstairs, and he was waving it around. And as I'm going around up the stairs and around the banister, he goes, "Yeah, it's my house, guys. Don't worry. Like, it's mine. It's all cool." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Hey, man, like what's going on here?" He's like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Who are you? Like, what do you do?" He goes, "Oh, I'm the DJ.
Yeah.
Ryan hired me to DJ." I was like, "Ryan hired you to DJ?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "I'm hearing shit that you guys are filming porn up here. What the fuck is going on?" He's like, "What?" It's like, "No, dude, we're not doing that." And he goes, "I'm just a DJ. I was just working as a DJ." And I was like, "Okay." And he was really convincing this fucking silver
That was it.
tongued fuck.
I swear, didn't he convince you that they weren't filming porn? And
Yeah.
you went out and they're like, they're not filming
No,
porn.
no, that wasn't me. I was like, okay, so, okay, sorry, you know, and I went over and I was like, I have to double check. So I opened up the door that was supposed to go out onto the balcony so I could go find Ryan. Sam was there. I go, "Hey, did Ryan order a DJ?" And Sam goes, "Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think he's a DJ. That guy was on cue with the music downstairs." And I was like, "Okay, all right. Then Bucks is full of shit. He's just freaking out. He's high." And then Ryan comes down and I go, "Well, let me just double check." And then I talk to Ryan and I go, "Did you hire a DJ, Ryan?" He's like, "No, I didn't hire a fucking DJ." I go, "Well, Bucks thinks that there's some guy shooting porn and he says he's a DJ." And he just goes, "Wait. Oh, then they must be shooting porn." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
This whole time I was trying to convince. I was
Yeah.
like, they're filming fucking porn in the
And
gym.
then you go
Sweat
upstairs
out.
and I'm behind you and Sam has the camera and then you
Well, no,
recorded the interaction.
No, like I feel like everyone's timelines are mixed on this because we were fucked up. But like I definitely went up there on my own
You
accord.
saw tit, right?
I went
I
up
was-
there.
I was behind you.
No, I went up there before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is when I saw the titty. Which is when I saw like what was going on for
Titty.
myself. I don't even think I was aware of what was going on. I was just kind of like.
You just thought a girl had
I was just
tits out.
I was always walking around and doing stuff. So I went upstairs at some point. I was like, "What's going on in the gym?" I went over in the gym and I walk in there.
No, I
and
told you, and I was like, "Don't go in there, don't go in there." And you're
Yeah.
like, "I'm going in there."
Oh,
and he just
I-
walks
I
straight
walked
in,
on.
and the next thing he comes walking out, he's like, "I just saw tits."
Yeah, like
I just saw
'cause I
titties.
walk in and there's the black guy with the camera, and then I look to my left as I walk in the door, and there's two girls there, and one's in a bra, and one is like just taking off her bra, and her titties are out, and I'm like, holy fuck, like this is a situation. What is going on in our Airbnb? What is this party escalating to? And I just back out, and I go to Bucks. I'm like, yeah, titties are in there. Like, what is happening? And then I think we grouped up or something. We went downstairs. We kind of got it together.
You went up with Sam with the camera and I went behind you.
Yeah.
And then you started confronting them like, "Hey, you filming porn?" And the guy was just playing it so cool and just like, no, what are you talking about? And then he was
Well,
getting nervous.
I was like trying to fuck with him because at this point I was like, this is hilarious. I didn't even like realize that it was maybe a serious
That's
situation.
how I was treating it. And then the guy got super confrontational. I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, I was like, this is fun. Like, this will be some content. So I'm like, Sam, get the camera. Let's fucking go upstairs. I walk in there. I start kind of jabbing at him, poking fun. I'm like, so, hey, buddy, what you doing? Like, what's happening? He's like, oh, I don't know what we're doing. I'm like, you filming a porn in our Airbnb for any chance? He's like, I don't think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember exactly what the dialogue was.
It's all
but-
on camera,
Well, yeah, it's on camera, which we lost, but hopefully has
which we
been-
found.
Well, but we don't know if the footage is still on it, but hopefully we will be reunited with our camera soon. Apparently.
You heard about that?
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
lost, and then like 2 weeks later, the Airbnb.
It was literally today.
Today.
We got the message the day of recording this that they did find it and that they were
Footage
going to
saved.
send it back.
Hopefully,
The only thing is,
hopefully.
like, I'm hoping we can just get somebody from San Diego to go down, pick it up, and then just get the footage, put it on Drive, just so we have that
Yeah.
backed up. Because I'm
Yeah.
worried that it's going to get fucked up in
Yeah.
transit.
We still don't know if the footage is recovered, but hopefully someday you guys will see footage of what happened because we did film a lot of it.